Hello everybody, today we're going to unbox the Excelvan Black Crocodile PU Leather Single Automatic Watch Winder. So we're going to go ahead and open up the box and then take a close-up look at the watch winder and then see how it runs. So first of all, we have a watch winder instruction manual. Okay. And then we have, I believe that would be the adapter in there. And that should be the watch winder. And let's make sure there's nothing else left in the box. Okay, that's all clear there. So let's put that aside. And first of all, let's just open this up. And yes, it's the AC power adapter there, with a cushion in there, or pillow, and nothing else in that box. And we have a jack here for the power if you want to connect a few winders up or connect it to another winder. So let's go ahead and open up this box here. Actually, there's nothing else in there. That's fine. Let's put the box aside. And then go ahead and remove this canvas cover to reveal the watch winder. So this is PU leather, it's polyurethane, it's not leather at all. You know that no animals were harmed in the production of this watch winder. So as you can see, there's a power in and power out jacks there, or sockets. So the power adapter, you would plug it in there, and there is a 3 running modes. I can see a clockwise direction, rotation, and the second one appears to be anti-clockwise. And lastly, that one is a bi-directional, so it runs both clockwise and anti-clockwise. And oh, I mentioned that out socket there, so what you could do with that cable earlier, you plug it in and connect it if you have a second watch winder, so you can run off the just run off one single power supply. Okay, so let's open this up and remove that protective foam there. And let's remove the cushion that's in there. Just take a close-up look in there. And okay, so Let's take a close-up look at the actual watch holder with the cushion and compare the two. Okay, so the spring is quite firm, so this cushion would be suited for leather straps and rubber straps as well. So what you could do is you would secure it firmly and it wouldn't damage your strap. Whereas the soft cushion, it's meant for bracelets so it doesn't mark them. So first of all, I'd like to try running this unit with some AA batteries. And before we do that, let's put a watch on. So I've got some watches here. Well, a couple of watches. Some of you who have been following my channel may be familiar with this Swatch System 51 watch, which I did an unboxing during the early days of the channel. And this is a Generation 1 watch now because they've recently released the second generation of the System 51 watch, which is quite popular. So this is a 42mm case diameter, and this gives you an idea of the fit onto the actual holder itself. So let's go ahead and strap it up. Let's put it through the keeper. Well, I should actually tighten it a little bit more. So there we have it. It's right on there. Is it tight enough? Let's just tighten it just that little bit more so it doesn't come loose and shift about when it's being rotated. That should do the trick. Okay. Nice and firm. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it in the winder. Just double check that I'm doing this right. Nope, that's the way actually, so I was doing it wrong. You want to put the clips or the wings on the extended side of the holder, so just make sure it's snug, that doesn't come loose. Okay, close the window there, and let's turn it on, and let's just make sure that, okay, so it kind of, well, that kind of, you wouldn't want to be shaking it anyway, but just make sure that the watch is secure. Okay, so let's turn it on in the clockwise rotation. I believe that's clockwise. And watch it work. Well, you notice that the motor is incredibly silent. Bring it in closer so you can kind of listen to it. There's hardly any noise at all. So you can see with the rotation, what it does is it runs for 4 minutes and then stops or rests for 26 minutes before rotating again for 4 minutes and then resting for 26 minutes. So it carries on this cycle until you actually turn the winder off. And it does the same thing in anti-clockwise as well. So it rotates for 4 minutes and then pauses for 26 minutes before repeating the cycle again. So it does have a bi-directional rotation mode as well. So with the bi-directional mode, it's basically a combination of clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation. So what it does is it runs clockwise first with the same cycle again in terms of a 4-minute rotation followed by a pause for 26 minutes and then turning anti-clockwise in the opposite direction for 4 minutes and then resting for 26 minutes and then repeating the cycle again. So this is rotating clockwise. So let's turn it to anti-clockwise direction. So as you can see, it's turning anti-clockwise now. So this watch winder has a Mabuchi motor, and it seems to be mentioned quite frequently when it comes to quality watch winders. I believe it's known for its durability and of course the quietness when it's running. So let's turn it off now to the last setting there, and then let's try it on with the power supply provided. Actually, before that, they've supplied a USB cable. So what that means is you can actually power the unit or the watch winder with a power bank or through your PC or other USB powered device. So I've got a power bank here, which is the EE power bar, and I've done an unboxing video or an unpacking video of this before, and let's see it powering the watch winder, but let's of course remove the batteries as well. Oops, I dropped the cover there, not to worry. Okay, let's put the cover back on. And then let's put it into the power in DC. And then of course we want to turn it on. Okay, that's not powering it. Let's try another power bank instead, which is the Anker 2nd generation Astro E4 power bank. So there we have it. This has definitely more juice to it, and you can see the winder is turning. So that's great that you can actually power the watch winder using a power bank instead of batteries or instead of the supplied power adapter if you're on the go. So let's now plug the mains power supply into the watch winder. And there we go, it is running. The watch is being rotated. And let's try now the watch winder with the soft pillow cushion on a steel or metal watch. So let's go ahead and remove the swatch system 51 from there. And now we go ahead and put the strap on the Rolex GMT Master 2 here. It's nice and snug. And let's slip it in. There we go. And turn it on and watch it wind. So that's the Excelvan Black Crocodile PU Leather Single Automatic Watch Winder. Thanks for watching and happy winding!